Alright, so I want this to be my first official video on this website. My first one was just a nice little meme, just hopping on that bandwagon of the moist verse. But just like Charlie said, it's fine to let it die now. But yeah, so on this channel I plan on releasing at least once a week. I don't know if I'll be able to keep that promise. Hell, me making this video was difficult as fuck, just trying to think of a topic, but for the most part, on this channel, I'm just gonna do random bullshit videos like this, where I just either rant or just talk about anime, gaming, whatever news I want to talk about, or even real life shit. Like right now, I'm gonna talk about a fun experience I had at um, Wisconsin Dells Mount Olympus Resort. It's not that huge of a story. It's just a small little one. Might come up with better ones later on. Just this one felt like a nice opener to me, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to start this channel just for fun. And yeah, let's just get straight into the topic. So, like I said, it's basically a story of going to an amusement park. It's not that big of a fucking deal, at least. It's just a fun story. Yeah, let's go with that. So, at Mount Olympus Resort, there's this one ride where you have to pay to get into it. It's like $12 or some shit. But point is, you had to they tie you onto this string that connects to this little thing that on your back, and it lifts you all the way up, so like this, and then eventually just lets you go and swings you. So I was convinced by my sisters to go on this ride. This was like 2012, 2011, around there. It was back when I was still like afraid of heights and shit, like roller coasters. Yeah, I used to be a really huge fucking pussy, but I'm over that a little. Just a little, though. Still a bit of a pussy. Um, so it was me and my two other sisters. My other one didn't get on because she was scared. Um, and I'm the youngest. So, like, the fact that I ended up being taller than everyone was just surprising to me. And because I was taller than everyone, on this ride, the person that's tallest goes in the middle, and they have to pull the string that lets you go from all the way up high. And so by the time me and my sisters were up there, when they take you up, you gotta keep your arms crossed like this, just like if you were on a like fucking water slide. I don't think anyone actually fucking does this shit, but yeah. So I had my arms like this. There's these two strings that are pretty close to each other, not really close to each other. And I thought I pulled the wrong one. So one of them is to release you from the string, and the other one's to let the string drop you. And I thought I pulled the one that released you. So I'm up there just like, all right, I gotta pull the string. I gotta pull the string. I finally fucking pull it. Cause like on the bottom, the people were just like, pull the string. And they were like, oh my God, I think he's too scared to pull the string. And then at that point I was like, oh, you really think I'm too scared? Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna pull that shit. And so I pull it, but there's this point where you're just free falling down. And during that point, I thought I pulled the wrong string. So in my mind, like as soon as I'm like going midway through the fucking sky, I'm just like, did I just kill me and my sisters? Is this how I go? While I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, because still terrified. And at that moment, I was just like, all right, well, if this is how I go, I'm sorry I killed everyone. I guess I gotta make peace with myself, and guess I'm ready to go. But at the very moment that the string like pulled, I realized I was like, oh my fucking God, I'm alive. I'm still terrified, but I'm alive because I'm still swinging at a pretty fucking high altitude. And so there's like this tight like wave pool on the side where you're like being swung. So every time we swung that way, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like a girl, like because my voice had my balls hadn't dropped at that point. and it's just me screaming like a girl with a bunch of people looking at me like, this little kid, there's something wrong with this guy? And I'm just like, ah! But at first it was embarrassing, but I'm like, you know what? I actually went up there, unlike most people. Thought I almost killed everyone. Oh man, my voice cracked, but whatever. Don't care. It's gonna be fun. And yeah, that's basically the whole story. Small one, just I thought I almost killed everyone. That's simple. Alright, well, I think that's about a good place to end the story. And hopefully next week I come up with a better story, a little bit more organized than this one, because it's just a lot of me going, then I did this, and backtracking to that, and but yeah, by next week I should have a little bit more of a plan on how to do these, because I don't want to put too much effort on these, because like I said, I just want to do these for fun. I'm not expecting anything big. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't expect shit. But yeah, that's about it. Farewell.